this video, we will talk about 1. Definition of abortion and repeated abortions. 2. Causes of repeated abortions. 3. What is TORCH? 4. Infectious agents of TORCH. Abortion. World Health Organization all define abortion as a pregnancy termination before 20 weeks gestation or with a fetus born weighing less than 500 grams. Repeated abortions. 2 or more failed clinical pregnancies confirmed by either sonographic or histopathological examination. Causes of abortions divided into 2: maternal factors and paternal factors. Maternal factors related to the mother, such as occupational and environmental factors and uterine factors. Paternal factors, which is related to the father, such as chromosomal abnormalities in the sperm. What is TORCH syndrome? TORCH is an acronym which stands for a group of infectious organisms. These groups of infections are the main threats of serious congenital infection during pregnancy, which may ultimately cause a fetal damage or other anomalies. In TORCH, T stands for toxoplasma. Toxoplasma gondii is an obligate intracellular protozoan parasite responsible for animal and human toxoplasmosis. There are several ways that people do get toxoplasmosis, like by eating undercooked contaminated meat, or by drinking contaminated water, or accidentally swallowing the parasite through contact with a cat feces that contain toxoplasma, and also there is a mother-to-child transmission. Complications of toxoplasmosis of a pregnant woman becoming newly infected with the organism include A. Spontaneous abortion, B. Stillbirth. Fetal or newborn complications of a pregnant woman with toxoplasmosis. Congenital toxoplasmosis may occur past a newborn by infected mother by crossing the placenta. It may lead to complications such as neonatal jaundice, brain disorders, and eye disorders. How to diagnose toxoplasmosis? In serologic testing, by measuring IgG and IgM, which is used to determine if a person has been infected. A molecular technique that can detect the parasite's DNA in the amniotic fluid can be useful in cases of possible mother-to-child transmission. In TORCH, O stands for other organisms that causes diseases such as syphilis, which is sexually transmitted disease. It is caused by a gram-negative spirochetes called Treponema pallidum. How do people get syphilis? By an intimate contact of infected person to other persons, from pregnant women to their fetuses, and rarely by blood transfusion collected during early syphilis. Syphilis and abortion. Syphilis can seriously complicate pregnancy and result in a spontaneous abortion, stillbirth, non-immune hydrotrops, intrauterine growth restriction. Stages of syphilis and its clinical findings. In primary syphilis, chancre at site of infection and regional lymphadenopathy. In secondary syphilis, disseminated rash and general lymphadenopathy. In tertiary syphilis, gamma, cardiovascular syphilis, late neurological complications. Congenital syphilis. The organism is transmitted across the placenta. It manifests as several symptoms such as hemorrhagic nasal discharge, Hutchinson teeth, and 8 nerve deafness. How to detect syphilis in pregnant women? Non-specific screening tests such as VDRL or RPR are performed. Positive screening tests must be followed up with a tribonium-specific tests such as MHATB or FTA. In TORCH, R stands for rubella virus, which causes a congenital rubella syndrome. It is characterized by congenital malformation, especially affecting the cardiovascular and central nervous system. Rubella virus characteristics. It's an enveloped virus with a icosahedral nucleic acid and one piece of single-stranded positive polarity RNA with no polymerase environ. How do rubella virus causes infection? The initial site of infection is the nasopharynx, then it's spread to the lymph nodes, then disseminated to the skin via the bloodstream.
Created using Powtoon.